Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, January 25th, actually, 2026. Good afternoon from Delaware. It's a snowy day today. I'm going live today on the live app, the YouTube app, and not my usual StreamYard streaming app. So if you're here, let me know if you can hear me. So I'm using the YouTube app today. So let's dive in so you can watch this video later on the replay. But if you're here, just let me know that you can hear me. This is Lucy coming to you from Delaware, Lucy Mwangi, USA. We talk about life in the US as an immigrant. We give you immigration updates, and we talk about the diversity visa program. Today, we're going to talk about the confusion between the travel bans and the two pauses, especially the two major pauses. We have the 39-country travel ban, which was effective on January 1st of 2026. We have the DV lottery pause, which was effective on December 23rd of 2025. And we have the 75 countries immigrant visa pause, which was effective on January 21st of 2026. A lot of people are confused about all this. So I'm just trying to clear and categorize those three things so that people stop getting confused. It's a snowy day here in Delaware, hence the hat. We are about to go shovel the snow. It's very, very cold. It's been snowing since like 3 a.m. There's a snowstorm on the east coast of the US, and Delaware is affected. So like the live if you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm trying this app today. I've never gone live on the actual YouTube app, so I'm trying to see if this works. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I can't see the comments. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, top messages. Okay. Type something on the chat so I can see the comments. So I know how to, so I can figure out how to work it. So if you have any questions, you can type something. Thank you, Felistas. Hi, Felistas. Where are you watching from? How is everything going? Oh, thank you guys for letting me know. Kefanya, thank you. Hi, guys. USA, thank you. Eunice Kimani, hi guys. Good afternoon. It's snowing. It's snowing. The reason why I wanted to go live on the YouTube app today is because I can walk around with the phone and I can show you guys the snow. It's snowing. I just got off live on TikTok, and at that time it was like heavy snow pouring. I was live there for like 50 minutes and it was like really, really cold. My fingers started getting numb, so I had to come back inside. But thank you guys for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Before you do that, comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Watching from Kenya, preparing tomorrow for medical appointment. Okay. Felistas watching from Nairobi. Thank you, Judy, Jerry. Thank you for watching from, I'm not sure where you are, but thank you for watching. Please like the live and share the live. We have a lot to talk about. Just clearing the air about the travel ban, about the immigrant visa pause, and the DV lottery pause. So the biggest thing is to try and differentiate what that means, who's affected and who's not affected. The only thing about all those pauses is that we don't know when it's going to be lifted. The one that concerns me more is the immigrant visa pause. They say it's indefinite. So there are a lot of people waiting for that. If you're not familiar with which one that is the 75 countries immigrant visa pause, and that affects 75 countries. And let me let you know which countries. I can link them later. It's so many of them, but I did a video the other day. I think I posted it on TikTok, and I tried to categorize them on the diversity visa program regions. So I did this, and I can make it a PDF and put it in the description. So for Africa, for the most part, many countries are affected. I think it was either 27 or 28 countries: Algeria, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Liberia, Libya, Morocco, Nigeria, Republic of the Congo, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Tanzania, Togo, Tunisia, and Uganda. So those ones are the ones affected by the 75-country immigrant visa pause. So what does that mean? It means that you can continue going for interviews, but no visas are being issued. The same case with the DV lottery visa program pause. People are still going for interviews, but no actual visa is being stamped on your passport. So that's the biggest issue. So I'm gonna, on January 14th, 2026, the Department of State posted guidance saying that effective January 21st, so they only gave us like a 1-week period in between. So effective January 21st, 2026, it was pausing all visa issuances to immigrant visa applicants who are nationals of 75 listed countries. So who is affected by this particular one? Nationals of the 75 listed countries seeking immigrant visas. Immigrant visa meaning that you're planning to come and live in the US and work here. So you're moving from your country to here. Via consular processing, so that means family-based visas, employment-based visas, etc. Anything that results in an immigrant visa at a consulate. So a lot of people came to my inbox after that announcement because they were in the process of either marriage visa, processing that, or family-based visas. They're processing for their husband, their wife, or their parents or their children. So all that, the process is still happening, but the actual visa issuance is not happening. It's on pause. So a lot of people are frustrated. Their life now is in limbo. Employment-based visas are also on pause. So people who are processing their visas so that they can get a job, that is on pause. So you can imagine the effect that this pause has on a lot of people, right? And so people are losing hope. People are very discouraged. People are very frustrated. But I think my hope is that I hope that the pause doesn't take so long. I hope it's just a short one and people can move on with their processing of their visas. So who is not affected by this 75-country immigrant visa pause? Dual nationals using a passport from a non-listed country. So let's say, for example, you are born in a country that is listed, but you have a visa, you have a passport for another country that is not listed. You have to travel using that country so that they can stamp the visa on that particular passport. All right. And then immigrant visas are not, non-immigrant visas are not affected. So people are asking, does this cancel my tourist visa? Does this cancel my student visa? No, it doesn't, because F1 visa, B1, B2, those visas, even K1, this fiance visa, is not immigrant visa. It's a non-immigrant visa. It's a temporary visa. You're here for a short period of time. So those ones are not affected typically. So, and then the Department of State also says that no immigrant visas have been revoked as part of this guidance. So if you already had a visa issued prior, then they're not going to take it back. They're not going to revoke it or cancel it as a result of this 75-country pause. Okay, so let's talk about the 39 country ban. So that's a ban. The 39 countries, some are total ban and others are partial ban. The Department of State says that in line with the Presidential Proclamation 10998, the U.S. is fully or partially suspending entry and visa issuance for nationals of 39 countries, plus people applying with Palestinian Authority travel documents, and this was effective on January 1st of 2026. So the full suspension, 19 countries, Afghanistan, Burma, Burkina Faso, Chad, Republic of the Congo. So you will notice that some countries they're overlapping. They fall under the travel ban and they also fall under the immigrant pause, visa pause. Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Laos, Libya, Mali, Niger, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Yemen, and Palestinian Authority travel document holders. So those are under the full ban. And then partial suspension, 19 countries, Angola, Antigua and Barbuda, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Dominica, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Togo, Tonga, Venezuela, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So that's the 39 country ban. I wonder why Turkmenistan is not there. It was under there, but some of their tourist visas and student visa ban was lifted. So now they're just immigrant visa ban for Turkmenistan, I guess because they complied with some of the US instructions and guidelines. So who is affected? This proclamation applies to foreign nationals who are outside the US on the effective date. So if you are outside the US by December 31st, 2025, then you are affected because that ban came to effect on January 1st. And then if you didn't have a valid visa by then, so if you're outside the United States or you didn't have a valid visa by then, but if you have a green card already, and if you are a US citizen, obviously, or if you are a dual national applying with a passport of a country that is not subject to the suspension, then you are not affected by that. So green card holders and anybody who had a visa prior to the the effective date of the ban, and dual nationals, and obviously certain diplomatic and official categories and other limited exceptions. So on a case-by-case basis, you can have some exceptions. But for the most part, you are exempted if you are a lawful permanent resident, that means a green card holder, or you already had a visa stamped on your passport by December 31st. So that means by January 1st, you already have a visa. And then if you are a dual national and you're used of a country that is not, affected by the travel ban, and you're using that particular passport as a travel document. So if your country is on the list, the biggest question is, were you outside the United States and did you lack a valid visa at the time that the ban took effect? That's why many people fall into the affected group, and people are rushing to get their passport visa stamped. But I mean, the notice that was given was so short that a lot of people fell into that category of, I don't have my visa stamped or issued by the date of the effective date of the pause, which was January 1st. So you can see how distressed a lot of people were because of that, and they still in limbo because the travel ban is still in effect. And then the most recent one is the immigrant visa pause for 75 countries. And the countries are, it's too many. And like I said, I have subdivided them into like the DV lottery regions. And I'll make that a PDF and put it in the description. So on January 14th, 2026, the Department of State posted guidance saying effective January 21st, 2026, it is pausing all visa issuances to immigrant visa applicants who are nationals of 75 listed countries. So who is affected by this particular one? Nationals of the 75 listed countries seeking immigrant visas via consular processing. So that means family-based, employment-based, etc. Anything that results in an immigrant visa at a consulate. So when you go to apply for a visa, maybe you want a green card and you're already in the US, or you are a US citizen, and you petitioned for your husband or your family member, and now they are abroad. For example, they are in Kenya and they are trying to process their visa so they can join you here. A large number of people are affected that way because they were applying for a family-based visa. So what they're saying is that the processing is still going on, but the actual visa issuance is not happening. So that's the big issue. This is an indefinite pause, which makes it very difficult for people to plan. A lot of people have been waiting for reunification with their family members, like I said, and this thing doesn't, the immigration process, it's not fast in itself. Even without a pause, it's already so long. It takes forever. It feels like it takes forever. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, depending on what it is that you're trying to process. So the pause just makes it worse for people who are already waiting for many years. But the Department of State is saying that there's no immigrant visa being revoked. If you already had a visa, it has not been revoked because of this. It hasn't been canceled. And then dual nationals also then can apply using a passport, or a document that is not affected by this whole 75 country immigrant visa pause. All right. So it's important to note that the Department of State is saying that affected nationals can still apply and attend interviews, but no immigrant visas will be issued during the pause. And this is why people are saying it feels like everything is frozen, because even if your case seems like it's moving or it's progressing, you're still not getting the end result, which is the visa that helps you to come into the US. And for the travel ban people, they can actually get the visa, but they cannot enter the US. So travel ban is an entry issue. So the pauses are the visa issuance. So the way I look at it is the travel ban means I can get the visa, but I cannot enter the US. The pause means I can be approved verbally for a visa. The officer can tell me, oh, you've qualified, you've passed your interview, we got everything that we need, we have the documents, and the interview went well. But because of the pause, we are not allowed to give you a visa. So it's an administrative thing. It's not because of something that you did. It's because there's a worldwide pause of the DV process, or there is a 75 country immigrant visa pause, or there's some kind of other thing going on. So we have to wait until the pause is lifted. We don't even know when that will be, but that is how I differentiate. The travel ban, it means you can, the consular officer can give you a visa, but when you come to the port of entry, you cannot enter. You cannot enter the US. So I guess the question is, a lot of people asking me on my inbox is, should I go ahead and do my medical? Should I go ahead and do my my interview? Even if I get the visa, I'm not going to be allowed in the country. That's a very personal thing. I keep saying that's very personal, because what if the ban gets lifted? What if you don't go for the interview, and then within this year or next year, the travel ban gets lifted, and so now you have missed your chance of coming? it's like catch-22. If you don't do it, then you might miss out. If you do it, then you might miss out because you will travel all the way here and you're not going to be allowed entry. So I don't know. I keep asking myself, like, if I was in that situation, what would I do? You know what I mean? Because it costs money. Visas are not free. The whole process is not free. The air ticket is not free. So that's a very personal decision because there is no like definitive end that has been documented for the end of the pause or the end of the travel ban. So let me see if you guys have any questions. This light is too bright for my eyes. All right, it's very, very cold outside. I was gonna show you the snow, but it's cold. We are drinking hot tea because it's like super cold today. All right, let me see if you guys have any questions. Can we? Okay. Let me go up here and see. Please like the live and share the live. This is the first time I'm using the YouTube app to go live and using the portrait, the portrait way, not the landscape. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'm using the mic so you guys can hear me. So let me know. Just let me know. Give me feedback, okay? All right. Watching from Cameroon, waiting for my 2NL BL visa shoe. Judith, I'm a 2026 winner and case number is current. Is there any hope with around 44K in Kenya? So the most recent feedback that I got from people is that I think she was 15K. 15K gave me a response that they got their 2NL. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. We're going to check out the visa bulletin for February to see if there's any progress. Once that comes out, I'm going to do a video and we'll compare with what is happening right now. The current number now is any number below 45,000 for Africa. So we'll see how it goes. Just be patient. If Kenya is not among the 75 countries, can we expect to receive visa after the interview? No, because there's what kind of visa are you talking about? It depends on what kind of visa. So if it's a diversity visa, then you will not be issued the visa. People are being put on administrative processing 221G, and they're being told that once the pause is lifted, they can get their visa issued. But for right now, no. But if it's another visa, kind of like an immigrant visa, family-based, those ones, they're still processing. Somebody says, can we get married? It will really help my taxes. Who are you proposing to? Nyela Boris. Good evening, Lucy, watching from Cameroon. Thank you for watching. Samuel Korea, thank you for watching. Hello. Why does the entire world want to come here all at once? But this has been going on for years. Though all these processes have been in place, people have been trying to come to the US using different ways. These are systems that are already in place. This is not something that started in 2025. It's just that now there's so many restrictions that people are not able to come. Is the world being told that they can come here and be handed a life? I'm genuinely curious. No, that's not the case. We know that when we come here, we have to work hard. It's just that for a lot of people, and I know maybe you're genuinely asking this question like with a genuine heart. For a lot of people, the US has a lot of opportunities. And so coming here opens different horizons for a lot of people. Most people come from Africa. I can speak for myself. The opportunities are many. And so the chance to come to the US is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and people want to take that advantage. It's not easy. The process is not easy, it's not cheap. The adjustment here to try to adapt is not easy. So it's not like we're being handed things freely. We still have to work equally hard as immigrants, or even harder than the locals. But it's a great opportunity for people, and that's why they want to come to the United States. I hope that answers your question. Lillian, can you see Lucy as it is now? DV is at case number 15K that have received 2NLs. Could they reach this time around 45K? Really? It depends on what happens moving forward. But these travel bans and these pauses and all these things going on, it's not making things easy. It is not making things easy. Things are slow. USCIS is slowly processing things. It has paused a lot of processing for visas, for adjustment of status for people affected by the 39 country ban. So many updates, so many policy changes. So we can only just take it one day at a time at this point. In the last 5 years, there's been so many that it's causing serious problems. Yeah, so many changes. No disrespect, but we are in huge trouble and new people won't help. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys have any further questions, I just wanted to clarify the difference between the travel ban and the two major pauses, the DV lottery pause. That one is affecting everybody. But visa issuance is the only thing that is not happening. People are still going for their interviews, they're still going for the medicals, and they're still going for their interviews. They are even passing the interviews, but they're not being issued the visa. A lot of people have texted me screenshots of what they're getting. What they're receiving is that your visa is refused at this time due to the pause, and then they quote the proclamation, and then they tell you that once that visa pause is lifted, they will contact you to get your visa. So thank you for sharing the live and for liking it. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't have any further questions, that's all I had for you, but I can walk a little bit outside. It's very cold. So let me see if I can show you the snowstorm here in Delaware today. So that was my presentation for the afternoon for this live. Was the sound okay, you guys? Oh, let me flip the camera so I can show you guys. So this is outside my front door. Can you let me know if the sound is good? Can you see the snow? Are you guys able to see the snow? It's about 15 people on the live right now. So let me know if you can see the snow. It's actually pouring right now. Oh, it's cold. Can you hear me, guys? I don't know if the sound is affected. You can hear me? Okay, so the sound is good and the video is good. Yeah. So this is Delaware. We are experiencing a snowstorm right now. It started at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's supposed to go on all day today. So Joshua, thank you. Thank you for watching. And yes, it sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so this is what we're going through right now on the East Coast. We have to shovel. So you see all this snow right here? So we have to shovel it so that we can drive off. Like tomorrow, if somebody has to go to work, you have to shovel the snow. So if you own a home, you're responsible for shoveling the snow on your lot, like the driveway. So that parking lot right there, you have to shovel that. This entrance to the house, you have to shovel. And you see that little mailbox over there? You have to shovel. There's a walkway over there. It's called like a sidewalk. You have to shovel that too. So, but it's really, really cold right now. So I don't see anybody outside doing anything. I think everybody's waiting for the storm to pass and then they can go out and shovel. So yeah, that's what we are dealing with right now. So when you come to the US, be prepared for scenes like this, depending on your state, the state that you're going to go to. All right, guys, like the live, and let me know if you have any further questions. So sometimes there are people who come around and they charge like $20 to shovel. So they're like young boys, school kids. They come around maybe later in the day. They'll come around and offer to shovel, and they pay, and you pay them like $20 or $15, depending on the size of your driveway. Yeah, but that's it's very pretty though. It's very pretty, but it's cold. It's very, very cold. It's very, very cold. So that's what's going on today here in Delaware. Let me shut the door. It's too cold. Too cold. So that's all I had for you guys. If you don't have any further questions, I'll end the live. But if you do have questions, let me know. Let me show you the back side of. Whew. So this is what it looks like on the flip side. Let me see if I can show you guys. So that's the other side of the backyard. So you see that guy over there with the snow plow? It's an electric one. So he's just pushing it and clearing the, oh, I should ask him to do my side. I wonder if he'll charge me some money. But yeah, so that's what's going on here in Delaware today. We're going through a snowstorm. It's supposed to clear tomorrow by Monday, and hopefully the roads will have been cleared by then. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm praying for you guys, especially people who are DV 2026, because they're so close. And the problem with the diversity visa program is that it's scheduled, it has deadlines. So it's not like any other visas that doesn't have a deadline. This one has a deadline. So people have to have their visas issued by 30th September. So if you don't have your visas issued by 30th September, then you can't use the diversity visa program to come to the United States. So that's the problem. Ooh, it's cold. Got my tea. Do you guys have any other questions? Very, very cold. 44K likely to get a visa in Kenya. I don't know. It depends on how Nairobi Embassy is performing. Now with the pause, I'm not sure. So we have to just keep following your embassy and see how it's doing, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how each embassy is going to perform moving forward. And then we don't even know what other policies are going to come up next month. So every month is some new pause, some new ban, some, new policy. So we have to all keep up. We are all trying to keep up. We are all trying to keep up. All right, guys, I don't see any new questions. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Follow me if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll try to do like a video and have the different categories of the pauses and in the ban so that people can understand better. Right? Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Have a good and safe day. I'll see you in the